Hello, I'm Jonathan Clogstoun-Willmott. I'm an acupuncturist and I work in Edinburgh in Scotland. This video is one of a series of videos that we're producing to go with articles on our website www.acupuncture-points.org, and this one is on finding the point. So, how do acupuncturists find the point? Well, let me just start by saying acupuncture points aren't really points at all. They're tiny little cavities. In fact, the original Chinese characters don't say point, they say something like earthen vessel, a tiny little, as it were, shape inside, down underneath your skin somewhere. Now, where do acupuncturists find these points? Well, when you're training to be an acupuncturist, of course you have a whole lot to learn about Western medicine and about the theory of Chinese medicine, and that's quite a big subject. But then, of course, you have to find out what are called the acupuncture channels or meridians and the points along them where the acupuncture cavities lie. And this is sometimes easy and sometimes difficult, but there are about 360 or more points on channels that people have to learn when they're becoming an acupuncturist. And you have to learn what the point does, and you have to learn how to use it, and you have to learn how it works. But of course you have to learn where it is as well. And for this, it may sound difficult, but actually every acupuncturist has to learn the way of doing this. And if you take your forearm, for example, the distance between your wrist and between your elbow crease is divided into 12. And if the acupuncturist knows that along that line between your wrist and the elbow, there are 12 places, and the acupuncture point is, let's say, 7 places along it, then he can count it out. He can actually work it out, divide out the distance, and then measure it out and find the point. Actually, it's not always there, because people have the irritating habit of being different from one another. And so when he's feeling for it, he actually does have to run his finger along over the skin to see where the point is. And the point is probably in the intersection between two muscles as they flow over one another. So the contours of the body often find a way to show you the point. But that's not always the way. Sometimes as you run your finger along, actually the point area is slightly sticky. It's almost as if it's slightly gluey. It's slightly harder to run your finger over. And that's the acupuncture point. The other way, of course, is that the acupuncture point can sometimes be sensitive. Just as if you know an acupuncturist and you say you've got a headache, he might well just press a point on your body and help the headache go away. In the same way, when he's trying to help you, then he's looking for the right acupuncture point that will do the job. He's measuring it out and then he's feeling along the skin for it, and when he's got the place precisely, it might be sore, but it will certainly work. So he puts the needle in a very simple way, and then, hey presto, you start feeling better. So that's how an acupuncturist finds the point, and the acupuncture then takes effect, and the needle stays in position for anything between, well, a few seconds right up to 20-30 minutes, depending on what the acupuncturist is trying to do. Thank you for watching this short video on finding the point. If you'd like to leave a comment, you can do so below or on Twitter or Facebook, or if you go to our website www.acupuncture-points.org, you can leave comments there. And of course you can read a great deal more about it as well. Thank you very much.